What's up, everybody? I'm here at St. Clair McKelway to speak for their graduation. I'm so excited for the students that will be embarking on their next journey today. I want to say thank you to Mr. Gary Ford for having me, the principal, and Ms. Rala, and everybody else. Thank you.
A few weeks back, Ms. Rolak Tassie's of finding a keynote speaker. And I thought, who would be the best person for this spot?
I wanted someone who represented you, someone who came from where you come from. So I sought out this young lady who's like a niece to me. Grew up in East New York. Both her parents are from Brownsville. And she's gone to do immeasurable things. I'm just going to give you a little snippet of what she's done. Mia Hall, founder of Brown Girls Glow and Power Boost from the Projects production. She also is the author of Glow Girl, empowering teenage girls to grow, lead, own, and win. With over a decade of experience in education and 15 years of experience in entertainment, she has influenced crowds in China, Dominican Republic, Brooklyn, Los Angeles, Hampton, and Harvard. Her reputation for excellence, drive, and passion precedes her. She used her influence to break down barriers for women in sports, media, and education. As a content creator for outlets such as NBC News, Black Enterprise, ESPNW, Mia waves powerful stories about social justice, film, and television. She's all about paying it forward and inspiring the next generation of go-getters. Mia Hall is an award-winning producer, author, speaker who bridges storytelling, technology, and social impact with a background in media with NBC, Viacom, and Steve Harvey Global. She now produces content-driven content through Power Boost from the Projects. Mia is passionate about amplifying underrepresented voices through film, podcasts, and books, including our own new guide, Glow Girl. This young lady has graduated, got a 4-year degree in 3 years from Hampton University. Her master's is a 2-year degree and 1 year from Harvard. Whether she's coaching future leaders, consulting brands, Mia empowers people to pivot, glow, grow, thrive in tech and media landscapes. Without further ado, Mia Hall.
Thank you so much. Yes, that's Uncle Gary right there. But thank you so much for having me. So excited to be here. Of course, I want to thank you for thinking of me. Anytime somebody can give me the opportunity to come and speak to students, speak with students. Of course, if it's in Brownsville, then I'm gonna come. Okay, so I wanna see if you can finish this sentence for me. Brownsville never ran. All right, I'm in the right place. Thank you. Thank you so much to the principal as well, and Ms. Rowland, yes, who we corresponded with. And thank you to all the parents that are here. I know that you worked so hard to see your sons and daughters sit here. To all the aunties, to all the uncles, give yourselves a round of applause and give them a round of applause too. All the godparents, all the, significant others, we thank you. We appreciate you. All right, so I need you to understand something. I'm not standing here because I came from a perfect life. But I'm standing here because I know when I was your age, I had a dream, right? How many of y'all have dreams? Raise your hand. All right. Yes, we're in the audience too. Y'all can participate too. So that's what I had, right? Growing up in pink houses, right, in East New York. My parents are from Brownsville, but I'm from East New York, and I represent all day, every day. East New York, thank you. All right, and I went all the way from there to be able to walk in Harvard, right? So I came from a family, I had teenage parents. My parents were teenagers when they had me. I met my dad. My dad is here, by the way. Mr. Gary said all these accolades, but you know, it didn't start there, right? I didn't meet my dad until I was 6 years old. Why? Because he was in and out of prison. And he doesn't care about me saying that. I can say that, you know, in front of him. But, you know, you might have similar stories. So I'm just saying I can be just like you. But, you know, X number of years later, so I'm not going to say my age, but it was several years later, I could be standing here before you as a Hampton graduate, as a Harvard graduate. You are a St. Clair McKelway graduate, you know what I mean, as of today. So I just want to encourage and inspire you. I know that this year you are witnessing greatness. I know that you all are very resilient, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. All right, so we already said I went to Hampton, graduated in 3 years. That was only by the grace of God. I went to a church called CCC that wasn't too far from here. Yes, I see some grace and peace. Grace and peace, I see some CCC guys in here. And I didn't even think about, when I was your age, I was dreaming of being a basketball player, right? I wanted to be in the WNBA. I wanted to, you know, I thought I was Lisa Leslie. I thought I was Lady Allen Iverson. But when I went to CCC one day, he was talking about a scholarship, but you had to be applying to one of the top schools in your major. And so I was like, well, let me look at, you know, maybe I'll look at one of the Ivy League schools. Maybe I'll look at Princeton or Harvard or something like that. But I looked at Harvard last because I thought it would be the most expensive. I didn't have a lot of money, and I thought it would be the hardest to get into. But after hearing about this scholarship at church, I said, let me go apply. So I prayed about it and applied. I did the Brooklyn hustle, the East New York hustle, right? I did what I had to do. I took the bus, you know, from Virginia to Boston to go see the school for myself, right? Because you have to have that vision. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. You have to have that vision. You have to go after what you want. And sometimes you have to see it to believe it, right? And then achieve it, as it says right here, believe it, achieve it. So anyhow, I prayed about it, and 4 months later, I filled out that application and got in. So I was able to take my grandmother, you know what I mean, there and graduate. And then it was still hard to look for a job, but I was able to work, you know, at the WNBA. I was able to work at the high school sports management for some years. So some of you are going to high school. I was able to work in a high school for 5 years. But then I was able to work, like you said, at NBC, go to every NBA All-Star game and report, be a reporter, be a storyteller. And shout out to the young ladies who, you know, are amazing storytellers just in middle school. Your speeches were amazing. Can you give it up for them one more time? I love it. And last year I was able to write a book called Glow Girl, just to tell my story so that you can, you know, walk away with this story. I didn't want to just come and just speak to you, but I wanted people to be able to walk away and you can see the blueprint. If you want to go to Harvard or if you want to do anything you want to accomplish, if you want to, you said you had a dream, right? If you want to achieve that dream, I want to give people the tools to be able to do it. So that's what I'm going to do by describing great. So who in here has ever thought they had to do something hard and thought, I don't know if I can do this? Put your hands up. All right, we've all been there, right? You might have doubted yourself like, this is kind of hard. I don't know if somebody like me from where I came from can do this. But listen, I'm telling you, you can, right? That's what this is all about. I know the school has a vision to foster a safe, inclusive, blended learning environment where all students are empowered to become critical thinkers who read, write, listen, and speak in order to take action in their community and ultimately be prepared as future leaders in a global competitive world. You are witnessing greatness. And to be great, I'll tell you these 5 things that start with the same letters. So first is G. You have to have that grit. Who knows what grit means? Yep. Yeah.
Grit means grit, like tough.
Tough, exactly. Brownsville, double red, double well, exactly. You gotta have that grit. So I know you have that, but have that grit to be great. And have that grit in your mindset, because that's where it starts. So say, you know what, I know it might be hard, but I can do this. That doubt may come, but doubt your doubts, all right? Because you can do it. The R is for resilience, which we're talking about today, right? Winning is not about getting a prize. Winning is about not giving up, not quitting, all right? So that's when you win. That's when you're resilient. When you can keep on going in spite of anything that happens, in spite of anything that knocks you down. Like, look, today, I usually have on heels, but I had a hurt ankle, but I still wanted to come because I want to be resilient, right? And I know that you all can do the same thing in high school and beyond. The E in great is for environment. You are the average of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. You see how the people that came up here, salutatory and valedictory, talked about their friends, talked about singing waterfalls, and you know what I mean, all the people that help them. Your environment and the people that you surround yourself with are going to help you get to where you want to go. And you can travel, but through books, right? So I want y'all to read too. So that's how you can change your environment too, right? Open yourself up to new ideas. And A is for attitude. Your attitude determines your approach, and your approach determines your success or failure. So I always want you to go in with the attitude that you can do it, right? You're gonna go to high school. It's gonna be a new environment, new place. But have the attitude that you can win, all right? Keep that. And then the T. The T is your team, right? Who is around you? They always talk about peer pressure, somebody pressuring you into getting into, wrong. But what about people that can pressure you into getting right? So have a good team around you. And that can be a mentor. How many of you have mentors? Raise your hand. That's okay, because this summer, that's your task, to get a mentor, to get somebody that's going to help you to achieve that dream that you thought about. Somebody did it already. So it can be me, right? I have cards here. It can be somebody on the stage. It can be somebody in the audience. But get you a mentor, all right, this summer. That's your task this summer from me, okay? Get a mentor. And they can help you get to your goals faster. So we're witnessing young leaders. We're witnessing future doctors. Who's a future doctor in here? Future filmmakers, future lawyers. Anybody? Raise your hand if I'm calling out your profession. Yes. Videographers, content creators, YouTubers. Digital. Yes. I love it. Hairstylists. It can be cosmetologists, makeup artists, actors, actresses. Yes. We have them all here. And that's what you are. But here's the secret. Greatness is not something that starts when you become famous. It starts when nobody is clapping for you and when you decide to show up. So that's what I want you to do. All right, if the graduates can stand up, I want you to repeat after me. Say, I am great. I am resilient. I am enough. I am the birthday. I am the graduate. Congratulations, class of 2026. You can do it.
Wasn't that inspiring and amazing? Thank you, Ms. Hall. You are one of the team members at 178. Feel free to come back anytime. I'm putting a plug in for Career Day, for any events we're having. Come on by. Thank you so much.
We going out tonight. We going out tonight. We going out tonight. We got we moving on tonight. We moving on tonight.
Hello, my name is Angelisa Charles. Everyone calls me Miss Lisa. I was a NYC public school tutor for mathematics and ELA, and I really enjoyed the speech. I was done by Nia Hall. The speech was not only phenomenal, but it also inspired young women and men to achieve their academic goals and successes in life. I love the GREAT. GREAT represents a lot of resilience, perseverance, and as she said, grit.
Yes, I'm here celebrating my granddaughter's graduation. I'm glad to be here from Vegas. Yes, and I would like to say that that was a very inspiring speech for the youth. And I'm also proud of your journey, your personal journey also. You know, and it's good to always have a mentor who has been through the same experiences, you know, so that it's more relatable for the children. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a good thing to bring you in as an inspirational speaker and as a guest speaker. And you know, you inspired me also. You know, so it's never too late to be inspired.
Oh, I love that. Thank you.
I wanted to say, I'm talking to his mom. I want to say your speech is very inspiring to all women and all little girls, especially black girls. I'm very glad that you did speak to them. And even just to hear your journey, it's amazing, amazing. I hope that my daughter heard a lot of your words so she could do an amazing, you know, time in her life and her journey too.
I know.
It was a great speech, very inspiring.
Shout out to PSIS 278, St. Clair McKelway for having me today. Hope y'all enjoy Glow Girl.